Hello.
If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world.
Hello. I know that I should just pick up the phone. Tell my family that I feel happy. I really ought to go this time. Serotonin's fucking with my head. It's so hard to leave my bed. Funny that I know what would be best, but I still get better. Hello? Fuck yeah. BJ's. Okay. Welcome to my public therapy session. We are back. We are present. And I'm here to talk shit.
It's so
Me
nice
every time I walk into the room. It's River. Hola, bitches. I wanted to stream 2 hours ago, but I got angry at someone, and so I couldn't stream for an hour. And then I had to let my injury heal a little bit, so I also didn't do it for another hour. And then I wanted to get stuff done before I started streaming. But I know I needed to stream by 7 if I wanted any hope of getting anything done tonight and still being able to function tomorrow on barely 3 hours of sleep, which is what's gonna happen. It's what's gonna happen. It's gonna suck, but it's gonna happen. Shit. So, we're making it through, but at least I'm not gonna be tired for my stream for once, which is great. I'm gonna be slightly tired, because this was not planned, but, yeah, I think I've mentioned this in the last time where I did Crowd Quest. I have the Ganyu and Shenko skins. I love them to death. I prefer Ganyus. It's so fucking pretty. It's so fucking pretty. Look at that shit. Look at it. This team is going to include Xianyun once I get her in Lynette's spot, and I'm gonna replace Kokomi with Farina. You're probably like, why not use Jean? Because I don't fucking like Jean, okay? And Xianyun does all the things Jean does, but just also plunging attacks. And sure, if I'm not using plunging attacks, I'm not using all the capabilities of Xianyun. But if I had Jean, they'd both be doing the exact same thing as each other, so it doesn't really matter. And I like Xianyun. And also, fuck you. I can do what I want with my teams. Moving on. I hate it when, like, people online are, like, have the motherfucking audacity to just tell you what to do with your life. Like, keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. No one needed to know that. No one needed to know. They're happy. They're thriving. They probably already know. So move the fuck on, you know? Anyway. This Lantern Rite looks super fucking gorgeous. I'm super fucking hyped for all of it. It looks so pretty. It always does. I actually was gonna be very sad. I missed last year's Lantern Rite because of no reason other than my own stupidity. And also, I was going through a really rough patch. I'm going through a rough patch now, but this is a different kind of rough patch, which sounds weird. At the time, I needed to take a break from life because I was horribly overwhelmed. Now, I have more time than I did because I quit something to make myself have more time so that I didn't feel so overwhelmed. Now I feel underwhelmed and can't do anything. So, it took a lot of work to motivate myself to get here. So I want to congratulate myself, and I want congratulations. This took a lot of fucking effort, and I'm allowed to be proud of myself. Because, realistically, I probably wasn't going to do this today. But, I managed to motivate myself, which is an accomplishment, and I'm very proud of myself. Yeah. So, let's move on, while the motivation is still kicking in wide. So that I can't leave. I see my two favorite characters. Well, no. I like Charlotte. my two favorite characters are Kaching and Farina, but I see one of my favorite characters in one of my and I see one of my two favorite characters.
If you
like,
lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world.
And Charlotte and Kaching are gonna be playing together, so I'm super excited. Let's
Next
go.
on the
Let's just
agenda.
jump right into it. Habitating.
Kaching and Charlotte! I never thought she'd see you two together.
Oh, is it supposed to be day? My mind immediately assumes lantern night. It's nighttime. Apologies.
Nice to see you again, Traveler and Paimon.
I forgot to put lotion on again for my shower. And I just remembered right now. I'm so sorry. I'm a mess. This will never change. Don't expect it to.
Oh,
I love
we're
you!
not expecting anything, are we?
Like I said, I missed last year's
Not
Lantern
at
Night,
all.
so it's been
I wasn't
2
in the
years
middle of an
since I
interview
last
or
saw
anything.
these characters.
I was just
in a
asking
quest.
Miss Kuching about purchasing a kite.
So basically,
Are you buying some regional specialties to bring back to Fontaine?
I have not seen Kaching in a quest in a very long time. And if y'all don't know, Kaching is my absolute favorite character by far. I love her to death. Would die for her. Absolutely. No hesitation. And seeing her in a quest again is so nice. If you missed out on the other Lantern Rites, you're gonna miss out on some of her character development because most of her story was in Moonchase and Lantern Rite, which, and like I think the second Lantern Rite ever, which is a while ago. Not the second Lantern Rite ever. Yeah, the second Lantern Rite ever. Shit. Ooh. Motherfucker. My goodness. Y'all, time really flies. Freshman year feels like last week, and I'm disappointed in myself for freshman year. Jeez. Shit. Fuck. Sorry. The passage of time just hit me in the head right this instant. Motherfucker. It's been over 3 years. Oh my goodness. It's been over 3 whole years. Since I did the first Lantern Night. 2 since the second ever Lantern Night. Fuck. This is the 4th Lantern Night. Fuck. That's crazy. That's some bullshit. Moving on.
Well, yes. And
I love you! Good
it seems you haven't heard yet. The theme of this year's Lantern Rite is kites.
If you don't know, we almost never see Kaching in quests outside of event quests. This is amazing. Give her a story
so
quest.
that's why Paimon has seen so many floating in the sky.
Honestly, I think the Moonchase
Liyue
quest should have been her
Harbor is
story
always
quest.
changing, so it is only fitting that Lantern Rite should change in turn. The Qixing believes it would benefit Liyue to build on our own cultural foundation by embracing the technologies of other nations. After all, it is said that the stones of another mountain may serve to better polish one's own jade.
Yeah, remember my business meeting with Tianquan Ningguang the last time I was in Liyue Harbor? That's what it was about. But all I really did was use my network to introduce Lady Ningguang to some interesting people. I'm not sure that quite counts as fostering cooperation.
In the end, we decided to combine Liyue's traditional art of kite making with Fontaine's mechanical vertical lifting device.
Mechanical lifting device? Sounds pretty impressive.
Yeah.
But don't kites just use the wind to fly? Why would you need to add something mechanical?
Well, you've actually just answered your own question, Paimon. How high and far a kite can fly depends as much on the weather conditions as on the skill of the person holding the string.
But as soon as there's no wind, you can only flail about helplessly like a sweet flower medaka out of water. Experience doesn't matter at that point.
Exactly. Liyue is now a nation ruled by humans after all. It's about time we had the power to make a kite fly, don't you think? Plus, the easier we can make it to enjoy, the more people will want to participate.
That's not a bad idea.
Right? I also thought it was a novel idea. Plus, it shouldn't cost much to do.
Look at you go,
With Miss
Ka-ching,
Charlotte's
slaying the
help,
day once
everything has
again.
gone smoothly.
Always and forever.
Our new mechanical kites are already available to purchase from a stall in the harbor. We're having trouble keeping up with demand. We also gave quite a bit of thought to the price. We didn't want it to be too much more expensive than a traditional kite.
Cool! Turns out you two and Ningguang like playing with toys just as much as Paimon!
Toys? They're not exactly toys.
You see, Miss Kuching, that does seem to be everyone's first reaction.
Although kites are one of our most time-honored cultural relics, outside of their use in certain ceremonies, I suppose they're considered playthings more than anything now. But to me, there's so much more than that. Think for a second about how remarkable it is that a flimsy paper kite attached to a string has the capacity to touch the sky. It is this light piece of paper that also carries the weight of Liyue's cultural traditions. There's an old poem that goes, "O kite born of paper, flying true in sound, a lone traveler wanders, just waiting to be found."
Is that not gonna be finished? Just waiting to be found, and that's where we're ending it? Send them love, send them words, send them homeward bound.
In the past, poets from Liyue used kites to symbolize a feeling of longing, or evoke the peacefulness of idyllic rural scenery. If the people of today can derive enjoyment from this activity, they will not only be more likely to better appreciate the tradition, but also to pass it down to the people of tomorrow.
That's the Kuching we know, always thinking 5 steps ahead of anyone else.
Well said, Miss Kuching. I've learned quite a bit myself.
As long as you're willing to listen, I'm happy to share. I also know quite a lot about the various folk traditions related to kites. For example, whenever a kite blew away, people would say it was the Adepti that summoned the wind to take it away as an offering. That way, you can turn an unfortunate event into an auspicious one.
What about something more fun? Do you know anything like that?
More fun. Let me think. Oh, I suppose we should first talk about how kites are made. It's another one of our precious forms of traditional craftsmanship. My
This is gonna be like
grandfather
the
told me
Xiao
that
Lanterns.
back
I'm
when he was
pissed
a
we never
boy,
brought that back.
children learned the art of kite making step by step from their elders. First, you use the thin strips of bamboo to construct the frame.
So she
Then,
learned it
you
from
draw
her
a design of your
grandfather.
choice on a piece of paper, paste it onto the frame, and tie on the string. Then, you look towards the sky and release the kite to soar among the clouds. Some people write down certain names or desires on their kites, cut the string, and let them fly free. Others may place particular thoughts or meaning into the design itself.
Are certain designs associated with certain meanings? I'm gonna jot all of this down.
Well, for example, kites in the shape of a butterfly typically symbolize freedom, happiness, or the desire to break free.
Fascinating. What else can you tell me?
The scissored-tailed swallow is the most classic design. It symbolizes good fortune and joyful tidings. Different colors also have small variations in meaning.
Are these commonly understood meanings and symbols in Liyue? Kind
I
of like
fucking
the
don't
language of
know. I'm sure
flowers
they
in
have a meaning,
Fontaine.
but I don't know what it is. I'm sorry.
I believe so. Most have probably heard something about it from their elders at some point. If you're interested, Miss Charlotte, I have several books on the topic that I could lend you. They could be a useful reference.
That would be a huge help!
I love Kuching and Charlotte getting along.
Great!
Their
Looks
personalities
like I've got
great,
the outline
so
for
they work
quite
so well
the
together.
article on my hands.
Hope it goes well.
Perfect! We're gonna take a look around.
Then I'll show Miss Charlotte to my home for a little while.
Where do you live? That's creepy.
I almost forgot. The Ministry of Civil Affairs is hosting a kite flying contest on the night of Lantern Rite. If you're interested, you're more than welcome to bring a kite and participate. The rules are simple. Whoever flies their kite the highest and furthest within the time limit will receive a special honor along with a secret prize.
I've already We prepared more than enough empty film for the event. I can see the spectacle already.
We'll be there.
Oh, Paimon was on board the moment you said secret prize.
Yeah.
Then I'll look forward to seeing your performance.
You bet! See you then!
Look at those two slaying it.
Wait, Traveler? Take a peek to your right. Do you see those two people lurking over there?
Yeah, I see
Is it
him.
just Paimon? Or were they staring at us the whole time we were talking to Kuching and Charlotte just now?
The
they
cheating
seem
do
fishy.
attract a lot of
Huh.
attention.
Well, yes, but
You're probably smarter than me,
something's up.
Paimon.
Paimon just has a bad feeling.
Well, let's check it out
Do
then.
you think they could be treasure hoarders? They always seem to be stirring up trouble during Lantern Rite.
Ain't that the fucking truth? Every single
Paimon's sick of
time.
waiting around for something bad to happen. We should strike first, you know. Foil their plans before they even begin.
I love
You
Secret
go
Agent
right, Paimon
Paimon.
will go left.
Wait, Paimon! I also hate Secret Agent Paimon sometimes because she gets very, very aggressively. We need to go there right now, and it's like, girl, we need to wait a second.
Oh,
No! 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 Hey, Mountain Shaper!
It is with such an air of urgency that you appear before us. Your comportment suggests you believe us to have committed some heinous crime. Perhaps you
That was
could
my
enlighten
alarm.
us as to your intentions.
I forgot about my alarms. My intentions, Moon Carver?
Whoa, where did this fuddy-duddy come from? You should be the one doing the enlightening, buddy. Don't think we didn't notice you eavesdropping. One look and we could tell you were up to no good. Tell us everything, starting with your name.
I'm sorry. What upsets me is that Cloud Retainer gets a playable character and these two don't. They should have gotten a playable character and therefore a playable character model, in my humble ass opinion. But no, their human forms look like shit.
One bears no secrets before two such as yourselves. You stand in the presence of the mighty and illuminated Adeptus, Moon Carver.
It's so
For the
funny.
purpose of this foray into the mortal realm, however, you may address one as Hojong.
Hojong.
Kidding?
Hojong.
That deer's got his head stuck so far up in the clouds, there's no way he'd humble himself down here with the rest of us.
He's right in there, Paimon. You're really insulting him in front of his face. I love you. You're the best.
you may want to hold your tongue, Paimon.
Don't think that Paimon is gonna believe you just because you know her name. Let Paimon guess. You're supposed to be Mountain Shaper, right?
Indeed. Mooncarver and myself have descended upon the mortal realm for a visit. The two of you may call me Jiahu.
Huh. Looks like you did your research. But in our experience, the harder you try to lead us on, the more likely it is that we've got a big fish on our hands.
Paimon, I love you being a sleuth and being an asshole. But right now, I think they're being super duper genuine, and they're actually trying to be humble for once in their arrogant lives, and we should let them have it.
We'll go straight to the Millilith and have you arrested for impersonating a Adepti.
Preposterous! Utterly preposterous!
Perhaps you can prove it?
Right.
Yeah,
Something that
prove
only
it.
an Adeptus would know.
Give me a test.
And it better not be some common knowledge that any person on the street could tell you.
You may recall that in order to preserve the tranquility of one's mountain, one planted karst crawlers around Mount Hulau. In fact, the seeds are one of Streetward Rambler's cultivars. Among all the Adepti, her horticultural skill is preeminent. The plant neither wilts nor withers, and its practical use is undeniable. Yet it does require quite the upkeep. After a while, one tires of the effort. Thus, one had no choice but to foray into town to inquire from Streetward Rambler a gentler and more easily managed variety.
On your way, you were accosted by a group of youths, and without revealing your true form, were unable to extricate yourself of their presence. If one's memory serves, Streetward Rambler had to personally come to your rescue.
Which is hilarious.
How did you come into possession of such knowledge?
The young lass, Yao Yao, keeps no secrets from Cloud Retainer.
Alas, one can only let bygones be bygones.
That might have been more detail than we needed. Seems like you two are the real deal, and Paimon sorry for suspecting you.
I'm not. I love being an asshole.
For being as
It's so
forgiving
nice.
as yourselves, this is just water under the bridge, right?
Take it as a compliment to the quality of your disguise.
You indeed have an agile mind. Cloud Retainer was not mistaken in her high estimation of you.
Paimon's still curious about something. It's just... Paimon can understand why Mountain Shaper is here, but why did you decide to come to the city, Mooncarver? It's not really your thing, is it?
It is but an inevitable eventuality. Long have the mountains remained strangely idle since Cloud Retainer's move to Liyue Harbor. With Lantern Rite near at hand, one would expect Cloud Retainer to provide us with an account of the festivities in advance. Yet to this day she has failed to appear.
Cloud Retainer is hardly the forgetful sort.
One must never rest idle in the face of that which demands action. And since our acquaintances dwell in Liyue Harbor, we had to travel here in human form to avail ourselves of their aid, Cloud Retainers in this case.
But
Okay.
a moment ago, one heard you speak of a mechanical kite of sorts. It appears the essence of the situation has hitherto revealed itself. Now it is time for one to retire back to one's abode.
Huh. So, you're not looking for Cloud Retainer anymore?
Perhaps there are aspects of Cloud Retainer's temperament that remain opaque to young Paimon. Given one's understanding, one can only imagine the anger that now consumes her.
Cloud Retainer is of a proud and arrogant disposition. She holds the belief that her skill in mechanics surpasses that of all others. One can be quite certain it is hardly with an open mind that she regards the arrival of this new technology.
One surmises that she has shut herself away, refused all company, and buried herself in the study of her own creations. To call on her would only invite her rebuke. However, if you do happen to cross paths with her over the next few days, do pass along one's regards.
Sure, leave it to us. Have a safe trip back, enjoy the scenery, and happy Lantern Rite!
Thank you for your kind words. We shall now depart.
No, y'all can stay and celebrate with us. Y'all
We
can
got
slay
all
the
worked
day
up for
away.
nothing, huh? All that trouble and it turned out to be people we knew all along. Well, it's still pretty early. Let's head over and check out the kite stalls. Paimon wants to see what kinds of kites we can buy to use in the competition. The bigger and prettier, the better.
You should also get ones that focus on dexterity and movability. Hello.
Welcome! Are the two of you looking to buy a kite? Would you like me to go over the different designs?
If that's alright, that would be wonderful.
Mr. Kill Swallow! And a butterfly! And oh!
A whopper flower!
This jade chamber design is our newest. It's been selling like crazy over the past 2 days.
Does it also have a unique meaning?
Of course. The jade chamber symbolizes wealth and abundance. The kite bearing its design is said to bring riches in the future to those who fly it.
Oh, now that's Paimon's kind of kite!
I apologize for the interruption, but are all your wares in order, Miss Genuine?
Yes, they're just over there. The paper, bamboo, and dyes. All the necessary kite-making materials.
Wonderful! I'll pack them up and get a guard to deliver the goods to Yilong Wharf for you.
I've seen Yilong
Yilong
Wharf.
Wharf?
It's cute.
Oh, wonder what that place is like during Lantern Rite. Paimon would love to go take a look.
Well, if the two of you are interested in going to Yilong Wharf, then could I trouble you to find Gaming and deliver these goods together?
This is how we meet Gaming.
The communications office handles shipments and transports around Liyue. He works for the Secure Transport Agency, one of our sub-organizations.
Wonderful.
The problem is, many of my colleagues have taken leave during Lantern Rite to spend time with their families. So, our available workforce has seen a dramatic decrease recently. If you were willing to help out, then I could get a head start on my next appointment.
You do seem really pressed for time.
Will help.
Oh, wonderful. You will, of course, be compensated for your efforts.
Thank ya.
Now, at this time of day, Gaming should be somewhere in the vicinity. Just follow the main road until you see the head of a Wusho dance costume. Should be on your right.
Be sure to come back if you'd like to buy a kite. I'll even give you a discount.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it, bestie. But I do want a kite.
By the way, do you know my aunt? Everyone calls her Granny Shan. I've heard
No.
her mention Gaming before. Apparently he's a nice, outgoing fellow and all-around good guy.
Nice. Who are you? I feel like you were that weird guy trying to steal the Noctilucous Jade. Is that what it's called? No, maybe not. The spicy special jade that we wanted for the teapot in Yanfei's little teapot quest. Why is Can I see it? Is it an icy stone? Thank you. Now I know those things affect the environment. I love these platforms that have the giant lanterns. Who are you? Wait, typically it lets me climb this. Sure, it's the lantern platform, but it always lets me climb the lantern platform because it's the lantern platform. I don't want to go that far. I think it would be cool if we could go in these. There's obviously doors since they're meant to be like functional watchtowers. Bum bum ba da dum. That was the most disgusting voice I've ever made. Hey bitch. What you doing? I want to be made feminine. What's happening with following dreams? What dreams? Tell me your dreams, bitch. Sorry, that was rude. I signed up. They were full. No. You still gotta fight for it. You gotta fight for it. Go back. Fight to be on the Crux fleet. Beta will let you in eventually. I injured my toe recently and I just accidentally put a lot of pressure on it and scraped it against the floor. Not fun. And not good. Wow, you're very sad. I might have just like pulled the skin on my already banged up toe and caused the healing wound to open up again. I'm gonna cry. Oh my goodness, it's been sitting for like 8 whole hours. Hey, Gaming. Do I want to put Gaming in my party? It also was pronounced Gaming. So... put him in my party. I feel like I definitely need a killer. Depending on the situation. Where's the little twink bitch? I feel like it would make far more sense for him to wield a sword than a greatsword, especially because there is a single one pyro sword user in Bennett, and there's a million pyro greatsword users. We have like 10 million pyro claymore users. We have a single one pyro sword user, just Bennett. If he was a pyro sword user, that would just up him up in the novelty for me. Especially because then he could use the lion's roar. And it would fit his aesthetic perfectly.
Wait, I thought we had an agreement. Loser buys dim sum tomorrow? Look at you. Scowl like that for much longer and your face might stay that way. Hey now, don't be upset. How about this? You extend the invitation, and I'll pay.
Making deals.
No way, Gaming. You're always the one picking up the tab. I'm not trying to be a sore loser. I just didn't expect you to come from behind to win like that.
That was nothing. All in a day's work, friend.
I love his eyes.
Perfect. Gaming
He's
is
so
here.
pretty.
Sorry to interrupt, Gaming. We just spoke to a guy from the communications office who needs you to deliver some goods to Elon Wharf.
Oh, that must have been Longjo. Looks like I've got work. Gotta go.
Sure, go do your thing. Let's have a rematch when you get back. I
love
won't
that
let
it
you
looks
win
like he has
so
clearly
easily
dyed
next time.
hair.
Alrighty, you can hand the goods over to me. Must have been heavy hauling them all this way. Let me take them off your hands.
It wasn't that bad. It's just some kite-making materials. Plus, we didn't have to walk very far.
Kite-making materials. I see. I'm glad it wasn't too much trouble, Paimon. Still, I owe you one. Ah, and you must be the traveler. It's nice to meet you. Thanks for your help.
Huh? You know us?
There probably aren't many in Liyue who don't. I've heard quite a bit about you two. You're quite well known around these parts. Oh, and please excuse Longjo if he forgot to thank you. Take my thanks in his place. He's a good guy. He's just been super busy lately, running around from place to place. Don't be too hard on him, yeah?
No worries.
So, you here for Lantern, right?
Yeah?
It's always so lively this time of year. We were actually hoping we could tag along to Elon Wharf and have a look around.
Perfect. We'll go together then. I'm good with directions, so just follow me. Trust me, I know my way around. We can exchange stories, tell jokes, or just chat along the way. Oh, and there are a couple of good places to eat along our route. We can stop and grab a bite when it's time. The ingredients are fresh, the portions are generous, and the prices won't break the bank. You can order anything, and I promise, you won't be disappointed.
Order
I
anything?
love him.
Hey, did you really have to call Paimon out like that in front of our new friend?
Yes, I did. They need to know what they're getting
Don't
into.
worry, I understand. I joke around like that with my friends, too. It just shows how close you are. Do you need to pack anything up before we hit the road? I can wait.
Nope, our things are always packed and ready. We're pretty much travel experts at this point.
Oh, that's right. Then let's get going. If we run into any trouble, you can count on me to protect you. I am a guard, after all.
Don't worry. I've literally fought an Archon. I don't think I need your protection, but I appreciate the offer. Oh, slay, huh? Ooh, ha 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 da 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 da. Ooh, fancy! Oh, that's so pretty, the water. The water has little golden flecks in it. That's so cute! Goodness, oh my goodness, I love it. It's so cute. It's so freaking cute. Love you, girl. I'm gonna need to wait a second. The aesthetics of it all. Oh! And the flames actually look like a mix of flames and fabric in the back of the girl. I love it. Oh, that slays so hard. See, look at this. Oh, we have Festive Fever again. Respectfully, I hate the Festive Fever system. Do I want any of these bitches? I think I have C6, 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 C6. And then no constellations on either of these two. I want this little bit. I want this little. I want the skin. I want the skin real bad. And these rewards. I hate the Festive Fever system though. We used it last time and it was sucked. Respectfully. Oh. There's 4 quests. I thought there was only 3. There's 4. Interesting. Interesting. I am intrigued. Okay. We continue forward. Ugh. I actually never messed with Gaming before. The flow of his outfit is really cool. I like all the sashes he has. I like the green. I like that he has green in it. I feel like it makes sense. And they do it in a way that doesn't feel too Christmassy. It kind of feels like Sumeru-esque. But like obviously Lira. So. I want Xianyun so bad. I'm sorry. Xianyun is like one of my favorite characters since forever. Like, look at her. That's a legend. Literally. Literally a fucking legend. Can we go back and talk to Gaming again? Oh no, we just talked to this bitch. Sorry, that was rude. That's upsetting. First of all, language. Say, be formal, bitch. Say, second of all, fuck. I was hoping they'd have audible dialogue with these event thingies, but no. Ugh, I'm sad. I was hoping they would have audible dialogue, because like for Genshin, they've had audible dialogue for these like tiny events throughout the whole thing, and I'm like, it's Lantern Rite. They're obviously gonna have like spoken dialogue for the little event quests in between the actual event quests, but no. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me 3 times, shame on you, bitches. Shame on you. Partially shame on me, because I should have given up this game, but shame on you, mother. They're putting all their money into Star Rail. I swear to you. All of it. You can do it, Papa. Club pass. I always hear people singing your prizes. Why did I go southern? I don't know. Hyman's the best at eating it, doesn't she get swallow? You are, girl. Don't worry. Love you, Paimon. But I just had to be an asshole. No! You're bright and white and shiny. You're a pixie, you're small, you can fit through small places. You can blink in and out of space-time, and you have a trail of stars. In addition, you can fly. You can do a lot of things, Paimon, okay? You slay. I love how kind you. Oh. Okay, as much as it would be nice to go through all of this and speak it all, I do not have the energy or the time. Also, that would be very boring. You have to play with other people. Paimon's really good at games like this. Paimon will watch and learn just from the sidelines first. I can totally read, y'all. Bring it on, I'm the dancing queen. Dancing queen, young and sweet, only 17. Dancing queen, feel the beat from the tambourine, oh yeah. You can dance, you can dive. Ignore my horrible singing skills, I had to check how bad it was. I can't sing. People have told me I can sing. They're lying to me. I can't sing. Also, that was definitely not my best, because I was having fun, but still. Dancing Queen! Sorry. I needed to do that. That was very necessary. Very necessary. Okay. Enjoyful beasts and their auspices. I'm very sick. Muy enfermo. I have Spanish on the mind because I'm taking Spanish 2 right now. And I am slaying in that class. You must complete this. I feel like I can't speak after that. See, singing for fun and not with proper technique because you're just trying to enjoy yourself Not a good idea. Always do it properly, because then you are bad. You must complete stage objectives within a time limit and score the highest amount of points possible. Press to use your skill and don a special wushu dance puppet costume to enter bumper wushu mode, and knock aside other participants that you come into contact with. When two parties in bumper wushu mode come into contact with each other, both parties will have their bumper wushu mode deactivated. Joyful Beasts and their auspices has a total of 3 stages for players to choose from. Different staging game rules can be viewed under the gameplay details. I will say the staging they did for this like domain slay, the lanterns, kind of gives Penacony. It has 2 gameplay modes. You can invite multiple teammates to play together or match with other players. 4 participants are required to start Joyful Beasts in their auspices. Okay, fun, funsies. Shit. I'm gonna wait to do the rest tomorrow. My brain was like, Primo Gems, and then I was like, fuck. Because I'm doing the quest today because I haven't done my thing, and the quests give you, like, commission shit. So you don't have to do commissions, and I'm trying to be as efficient as possible, and my brain is like, it's fine. To Tenuvale! Having the time. This is Yilong Wharf right here. It does not have the name Yilong Wharf on it, which is very sad, because I know for a fact it's Yilong Wharf, as I have been there. At least I think. Or wait, no. Sorry. Yilong Wharf's here. My apologies. I was wrong. I was wrong. That was dumb. That was embarrassing. Can we cut that part out? I'm joking. I've embarrassed myself on the internet enough. That was dumb. Yilong Wharf's a fucking town. This is not Yilong Wharf. This is a different fucking dock bitch place. I'm a dumbass. I'm sorry. Okay. Well, now my brain wants to impulsively check this out. I've wanted to check this area out for a long time because of the coloration. I'm just gonna look at it. I'm gonna look. It's fine. It's fine. I'm sorry. This was supposed to be a one-note video where all we do is the quest. I have done exactly, like, 0.1% of the quest. And I'm already getting sidetracked. Hong Feng, I didn't see you! Hong Fan. Are you a merchant? I got to leave part-time. I'm supposed to do the types of martial arts. Begins in the pose. Slay. I honestly don't think they're that scary. They can't really do anything. They're kind of dumb. That was so rude. That was like the worst. That was the rudest way of saying weak. I can't do that right now. I can't. But I want to. Tis treasure. I will be back.
Next on the agenda.
I am so curious about that house. Because there's a cliff, and then there's just a house. A big ass house. Hidden in a little nook, isolated from the rest of the town. That then leads to Tenuvale. It's so suspicious. Is that what the gray was? Was the little gray fade literally just rocks? It does not look how they normally model rocks. Ow. Fuck. Give me a second. I need to check on my maimed toe. My crippled toe. It already was not looking too good. But I put it in a band-aid long enough for me to feel pretty fine. Like, it wasn't hurting too much. It just didn't look pretty. But now it's starting to hurt again. Probably because I keep putting pressure on it. I keep accidentally putting pressure on it in the worst ways that are like opening up the barely sealed with thin skin wound. But it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Alright, I literally thought this gray stuff was like the entrance to like a magical secret cave. They don't use the model stone like that. How dare you trick me with my own eyes map? That's just cruel and unusual. Ugh. Okay. Back to the quest. Back to my fucking job. Whatever. I love Chenyu Vale. I don't know if I talked about this, but I think Chenyu Vale is the best area. Because Genshin has never just gone all out with their shit. Like ever. Oh, wait.
Ooh, the docks are just a bit further. One step at a time. Hang in there. Alley-oop. Congratulations.
Yeah. Go away, alarm. Sorry. I love the art here at the front though, it's really pretty.
Wait! Get behind me. I'll handle this. Sorry, pal. Alley-oop. Many happy returns. Congratulations.
That tingle?
Hold the line!
My will embodied. Take your. We're way behind schedule.
Replace my hammer.
Mighty mythical beast.
That's Slade. His gameplay is so fun.
Seems like we really can't go anywhere without running into treasure hoarders, can we?
No, we cannot, apparently.
Yeah, it's not uncommon for deliveries to get intercepted. That's why this job needs guards like us.
Paimon was impressed by your moves back there. You seem like a real pro at your job.
Oh, that's not a skill I learned on the job. It's just a hobby. Have you ever heard of wushu dancing?
I've heard about it somewhere.
Really? Wushu dancing is famous in Chenyu Vale. Performers might be invited to promote the opening of a business or to spread good fortune during a holiday season. But I must admit, it has nothing on the popularity of the Liyue opera. I'm also well aware that people in Liyue Harbor aren't exactly jumping at the chance to watch wushu dancing, so it's not something I do full-time.
Huh? You have 2 jobs? How do you have the energy to do all that?
Me trying to balance school,
It's not that
extracurriculars,
tiring.
and
You just
trying to
have to take
have
a
like
rest.
hobbies.
Ah, Paimon gets it, so you must sleep a lot then.
I wish.
Not really.
That's a lot.
Just yesterday, I stayed up all night playing cards.
Me.
Oh.
Let's go. The docks are just up ahead.
Next on the agenda.
What is that bird? I want to speak to that bird. I don't know if I've ever seen these docks. Maybe I have. I do not care. I want to speak to that bird.
We're way
I
behind
want to
schedule.
see that bird. What is that bird? No! Don't
Finally,
leave!
we can
Don't
rest.
leave!
Ooh,
Don't
Paimon's
leave,
shoulders
birdie.
are so stiff. And her stomach's so
Oh my
empty.
God. I can have them permanently in my archive. That's the only reason.
Sorry. Did I push the pace a bit too much? I mean, you were the ones who said you were travel experts.
Liyue's just too hilly. Floating up and down so much. Where's Paimon now? Oh, Paimon was finally satisfied and now her poor stomach's empty again.
Aw, would you like some winter melon cake? I have some on me that I bought from a store.
Yes, Paimon will take all you got.
Don't be rude.
You might want to pace yourself there, or you'll be too full to eat a proper meal later.
Also, don't take all of his food.
Paimon never gets too full. Just like you apparently never get tired, no matter how far you walk or how many jobs you work.
Ah, I see. Then here you go, Paimon. And for you, traveler. Enjoy.
Again, don't steal all of his food.
And
He
here's
needs
some for
food
you
to
too,
eat.
Uncle Bosu. Don't think I forgot about you, my friend. I'll just set it to the side here for you.
That hit the spot.
She's everyone needs
Paimon
a
thought she
close
was going to
friend.
starve to death for a minute there.
I don't think you can, Paimon.
That close of a call, huh?
You have like a bottomless stomach.
I've been eating winter melon cake ever since I was a kid. You can buy them from all sorts
never
of
had
places.
winter melon cake.
Whether it's a small
the
vendor on the
game,
side of the road
or in real
or a
life,
big
obviously.
restaurant in the city. But each place produces cakes with a slightly different flavor. If you like these ones, I can give you the address of the shop I bought them from. I'll just have to check when we get back. oh, all my jabbering must be making it difficult for you to enjoy the scenery in peace, huh? Don't be afraid to tell me to zip it for a little while, okay? Really, I won't be offended.
No, I love the talking.
Okay.
I've also already
Paimon is
explored
kind of
around here
enjoying
quite a bit.
listening to your chitter chatter.
Aw, a fed Paimon is a happy Paimon, huh?
Hey, Paimon can be in a good mood anytime she wants.
She just chooses, though. It's a choice. She can choose to not be. You slowly lose yourself in the beauty of the surrounding scenery. In the booty. Or you know, you're greeted by the sight of Yilong Wolf.
Woohoo! We're here!
Don't forget your things, and watch your step as you get off the raft, or you're in for a swim. Thanks for the ride, Uncle Bosu. You take care of yourself now. I'll see you some other time. Okay, follow me. This way is fastest. We'll have to take the elevator up to the secure transport agency.
Microphone malfunction. Give me a second. What is happening? Is the stream fine?
It's
Hello?
so nice to de-stress.
Okay, we're good. We're good. I'm sorry. I wish the Chenyu Adepti was like plantable and there was an actual plant to it. It's everywhere. Everywhere you look. Intriguing. We can just teleport up here. I've already explored around here a decent bit.
Hey!
Oh!
Slow down. I'm begging ya.
What is it? No one's gonna try any funny business when the street is this packed, right?
I didn't realize that this area was all dressed up for me tonight. It's so pretty.
Next on the agenda. We're way behind schedule.
I can't believe this place is all messed up to the lantern ray. It's amazing. I love it.
Oh, well, how should I put it?
Come on, spit it out.
Yeah. Speak, bitch.
Do you see that group of people over there? Those are my relatives.
Wow, you sure have a big family.
Once they start buying things, they won't stop perusing till it gets dark. This is bad.
They're your family, not your arch enemies. What's there to be afraid of? Unless... Oh, did you do something horrible to them?
No, it's not that. I'm just not that good at dealing with my family.
That's
It would be
okay.
best
Some
if
of
we
us
could
just
steer
don't
clear
have
of
that great of relationships with our family. That's alright. That's okay.
I'll explain more
We don't
when
have
have
to
a chance,
be
but
on good
right
terms with our
now,
family
we've got
if
a
we
job
want.
to do.
That's alright. Then we'll just have to sneak past them. Don't worry, I can do just fine. I'm stealthy.
The left side looks pretty packed. Let's go straight. Slow and steady wins the race.
Calmly walking. Oh my goodness,
Let's wait here for a second. Maybe my aunt will leave.
that's a big ass family.
She's gone. Let's go.
Turn left. Run! To the right, and...
Woo! We made it. Sorry, when I'm focused like that, I can't talk.
Wow, you guys are good. I'm impressed.
That was
Thank ya.
nothing. It was a piece of cake. Oh, winter melon cake to be exact.
You really liked it, huh? Ooh, you know what? I'll buy you a whole bunch and pile them so high you could swim in them.
I love
As long
him.
as you don't wind up drowning, Paimon.
Hey, Uncle Jirgwe. These are my friends, the Traveler and Paimon. They came to deliver some goods with me. So, I guess I'll go ahead and take these over to Uncle Yongzan then?
Yes. Thanks for
He
your
just
hard
knows
work.
people.
I should thank you both for your trouble as well. Please take a seat and rest for a bit. I'll prepare some tea.
Oh, thanks, but I'm
We'll be
good.
out soon anyway.
Hey, we're already here, aren't we? No harm in taking a load off for a bit. Plus, I know the Secure Transport Agency has some great Songhua tea stashed around here somewhere. I promise you, one sip and you'll be hooked. Anyway, you just sit down and relax, Uncle Jirgwe. Who would I be if I just sat here and let you go through all this trouble? Leave this to me. I have to be up and about to drop these goods off anyway. What's a little extra time on my feet? Oh, you aren't too picky, right, Traveler? I know Paimon prefers things on the sweeter side, so I won't steep the tea too long. And I'll add some dim sum pastries on the side.
Aw, you noticed what Paimon likes?
I love him. He's so nice.
How long have you two known Gami?
A day.
Oh,
24
not long at all.
hours.
We just kind of came along on his trip to Yulong Wharf.
Sorry, my laugh,
He's
like
just
my
a super welcoming
sounds like
guy.
I'm dying.
We became friends. You know, just like that.
That's just how he is. He's the attentive sort. Really knows how to look after his own. A while ago, one of our guards had to take off work. Said his joints were hurting due to the rain. Gaming personally went all the way to Boo Boo Pharmacy to get some medicine for him from Dr. Baiju, then traveled through the night to deliver it back to him. That young man has such a good head on his shoulders. How can anyone not love him?
Fair.
I mean, there is his dad, but, well, ask anyone else.
What the fuck is his dad
Uncle
doing?
Yongzan says he doesn't have the personnel to spare for this
I'll
delivery
kick his
right
dad's
now.
ass.
So what do you think, Uncle Jirgwe? Should I go ahead and deliver it instead?
Feels
That's
like
why
we've
he's
troubled
so
you enough
attentive.
already.
It's
He's
kite
got
making
trauma.
materials, though. Could be for a kid. I'm sure the sender wants it delivered before Lantern Rite. Oh, by the way, here, have some tea.
All right then. Deliver it if you want to.
Ooh, are you free in 2 days? How about we grab some dim sum from Shinya Kiosk? My treat, and don't even think about trying to pay.
But
Whoa,
I've got
that's
like
way too
millions of
generous
more.
of you.
I'm rich
Don't
in
mention
Genshin
it.
Impact
Just
grades.
think of this as a thank you for all your help. Besides, the thing between me and my family, it's a long story. It might take some time to tell.
That's alright.
Sounds good. Paimon never says no to free food.
Me neither.
Alright, then I'm off. See you in 2 days. Oh, and Paimon, make sure not to eat too much before then. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Is he underestimating Paimon? She's just gonna have to show him how much she can really eat.
Yeah, she's like me. Once provoked with the competition, I cannot back down. It is a problem. It is an issue. If that's how I've learned to motivate myself to do things, is if I make everything a competition with myself or with the clock, I will actually get it done on time. But I need to use like timers and songs and limits to make it like an actual competition. Am I fighting the clock? Yes, I am. But fuck time. I will beat its ass. You know, I love competition so much. Very competitive person.
Anyway, is Gaming's family situation really that complicated? He has such a happy-go-lucky personality. Plus, he's an enthusiastic and diligent worker. It's hard to imagine a guy like that being troubled by much.
That's very ignorant, Paimon. You'll notice that a lot of the people that are very happy, and very particularly are very, like, attentive towards people's needs, are very traumatized.
How should I put it? Since he already plans to tell you himself, you don't need an old man like me to add my 2 cents. You seem to be around the same age, so you might have a lot in common.
I mean, we aren't. Technically, me, the Traveler, is 500 whole years old, so no. But thanks for the consideration.
Perhaps you could help him talk things through. Consider it a favor to me.
I'll try.
If you have the time, maybe you can make a little flag for us to wave about. It can say, "We provide aid in spades." Couldn't hurt to advertise our services, right?
I love that.
Well, I can certainly arrange that. Is there anything else you wanted to say?
Wait, seriously? Paimon was just joking, but if you're going to get us something, she'd much rather have wintermelon cake instead.
Seems like Gaming really has rubbed off on you. Would you like some more tea? I think there's some left.
Of course.
No thanks. We came all this way and still haven't gotten a chance to look around the wharf.
I want tea. Rude.
We should see the kinds of kites they got. Maybe they'll have ones you can't find in Liyue Harbor.
That's not a bad idea. However, I've already looked around the wharf.
All right then. Please do let me know if you'd like more tea. You're welcome to stay as long as you like.
I will stay for days. I will live here. I'm moving. Do all the guards for hire have the same aesthetic, but different? Like, have the same vibe? The gold, red, and green? Is that literally all the guards for hire? They're in, like, the same guild? They wear the same fucking style of clothing? Or is that just wushu dancers?
Next on the agenda,
Oh, I feel bad taking it,
perhaps
you know?
whoever left these behind.
Huh? What? Heh?
What are you doing here?
Cloud Retainer! Sorry. I love her. As I've said a million times, they really did a good job modeling her hair in particular. They did amazing on her hair.
The way you speak, one might have presumed you were displeased to be in one's presence.
Greetings, Xianyun.
Take note, Paimon. You could learn a thing or two about how to respect your elders.
Sorry.
Ugh, Starting on the elder stuff already, huh?
We technically don't know how old
Shouldn't you be
Paimon
back in
is.
your cave tinkering away at some kite-related thingamabob or something? What brings you out here? And what's with that huge box next to you? Ah! Paimon gets it. You're here to do some shopping, aren't you?
Paimon's very
And what of
perceptive
it?
in the most crazy,
The
chaotic way.
Qixing's decision to integrate Fontanian technology into said kite-flying competition is of no consequence to oneself. Did you expect one to willfully compete against the whimsical trends of worldly sentiment, or perhaps even fall to petty sulking over such?
It's not that we think those things exactly. That's just what Mountain Shaper and Mooncarver told us. Or Chia something and Ho. Paimon can't be bothered to remember what their aliases were called.
Ha! We're calling them out. We're exposing them to
Anyway, they
Clouder
went to
King.
Liyue Harbor to look for you. They even asked us to pass along their regards if we ran into you.
Oh, huh.
Tianyun?
I think she feels offended, pissed, upset, and appalled. Did she forget about them? That's hilarious. Sorry.
It appears time has quite flown since one's arrival in Liyue Harbor. How could one have forgotten about those two old fossils?
Oh no, babe. You're already forgetting
One
about
shall
your
have
old
to
life.
bring them back some divine herbs to atone for this slight. Nay, given that one has ventured all this way to Yilong Wharf, tea would be more advisable. A great thought has illuminated one's mind once again. One is reminded that certain purchases have yet to be made. Perhaps you two could wait here whilst one performs this task.
Ow.
It'll be but a
My
moment.
elbow, shit. Banged it right off the edge of my
Huh?
bed. Ow.
Wait, here? You really just gonna ditch us here to watch your stuff?
Yeah, sounds like Cloud
That
Entertaining.
woman really just does whatever she wants.
I respect it. Let me go see what she's up to.
Hey, not you too, Traveler! Oh, all this Paimon ditching is super not appreciated.
I'm sorry, Paimon, you can come along and we can just ditch her stuff. They get stolen, it's her problem. She's an Adeptus, right?
Just come back soon, okay? Paimon doesn't want anyone to try and steal his stuff.
Got it.
Welcome. Please have a look around. We only sell teas of the finest quality, sourced directly from Chaoying Village. Might I recommend the Sunglo variety? It's one of our specialties.
Now, that sounds promising. One will bring some back for those old fossils, and all will be well. 2 boxes will do.
Wonderful. By the way, we're actually running a special Lantern Rite promotion. Buy 3 boxes, get 10% off. 4 boxes will net you 20% off.
20% off 4 boxes. This merchant
Oh my,
strikes a fair
you are a
bargain.
dumbass.
One might as well
I
give some
love
to
you,
Morax and
but
Ping,
be more
too.
careful with your money, babe.
Then 4 shall suffice.
I see. Are you intending to give these as gifts? If so,
Girl,
perhaps I can interest you in
stop
these
it.
exquisite gift sets. Buy 10,
Put the
get half off.
advertisement down, Feng Lian. I will have to kick your ass. I don't want to beat you up publicly right now, bitch. She's not from the human world. She doesn't know how money works.
Look at the magnificent design. And the red ribbon gives quite the festive flair, don't you think? Such a gift would be sure to impress any lucky friend or family member.
10 boxes. Seems rather excessive. But if one factors in the Conqueror of Demons and one's disciples...
10. Nice round number, don't you think? Of course you do. I'll even shave a little extra off the price for you.
You are a
That is
horrible
agreeable. One will... I will have these boxed up then.
Of
Oh
course,
my
of course.
goodness.
Right away.
Look at you go, Xian Yun. Adapting human customs. She's so used to referring to herself as a one, but she is now saying I. Slay! Good for you.
I see you have quite the eye for fine items, mademoiselle.
No, stop
Perhaps
it.
some of my
Stop
wares
it.
might also
I'm
be
gonna,
of interest to
I'm
you.
gonna start a fight.
I'm
Girl,
a toy
what
merchant
is
from
wrong with
Fontaine.
you?
You'll get nothing but the finest and most intricate clockwork toys Mora can buy here. Each one sure to be a source of endless amusement.
Perhaps you could enlighten me then. When should said amusement be derived?
Oh, is she gonna have a fight?
Well, that is, of course, best understood by playing with them yourself. If you could wait just a moment, I can bring one out and give you a demonstration.
There is no need for that.
Mademoiselle.
Give me your newest and finest model, and be sure to package it securely.
Ah, of course. Here you go.
Yes!
The instruction manual is...
I can do without, thank you. Oh, many watchful eyes surround this place. If one were to be spotted purchasing a mechanical toy
Yeah,
such as
especially
this,
as someone
a
that is
child's plaything,
actively a
perhaps,
mechanic and
would
working
only
as one.
invite scandal. There is no harm in bringing it back to study in secret.
I wish the reds on her ropes were brighter red, similar to that of her brighter red glasses. Otherwise, they just look a little off. But whatever. Yeah, we probably should. Hey, Paimon.
Oh, Xianyun, did your shopping go smoothly?
Naturally. One may not delight in social interactions, but that does not mean one lacks said faculties.
Been buying things, that box looks fit to burst
And
already.
you too? Are you not here to purchase things?
We just haven't had time yet. It doesn't look like there are any kite stalls around Elong Wharf, but it does look like there are lots of goods from Fontaine.
You are also planning to participate in the kite flying competition then?
Also...
One means to say, you along with all the other youths. One has been entreated to share one's kite-making expertise, and indeed there was little one could do about such persistent supplication. One moment energetic and earnest, and dejected the next. One had no choice but to acquiesce to these requests, and thus, one will be organizing a kite-making workshop to provide personal instruction in this art form.
Oh, who will be participating then?
Shuyu, Shenhe, Ganyu, and Yayo.
Wow, that's quite a few people.
All people that you are very close
Also,
to.
this is all pretty well, Xianyun, but it's not like you have to make your own kite to participate in the competition.
Don't say
you
that.
You can just buy one ready-made and call it a day.
Let her have this sense of pride, okay? Let her have this. Do not say that to her.
Ha! You speak of
Yup,
those
I
equipped
knew it,
with the
I knew it,
mechanical
I knew it.
lifting device, do you not? Tis nothing but a crude piece of mortal machinery. The mechanism that one has developed was the fruit of millennia of meticulous study. Let us not speak of the source of the mechanism's power, but rather its structure.
Is it what she uses for her burst?
It is composed of materials as light as bamboo and as strong as iron. This composition grants it the lightness of weight to ascend into the sky and the durability to follow the wind for many a mile. It is built with a series of intersecting rods that... Never mind. It is unlikely the two of you will understand, even should one expend the effort to explain. One is better off saving one's breath.
It sure seems like you want to talk about it, though.
So, will you be attending the workshop or not?
Sure.
Huh?
I'd be happy to.
Wait, you've been trying to invite us this entire time?
Paimon. Sounds interesting.
All right then. No need to prepare the materials in any case. One has it all sorted. Arrive at Mount Outsong in 2 days. I shall be expecting you around midday.
Are you leaving? Don't you want a guard to help you with that big box of yours?
Surely you jest. One goes as one pleases. For what reason would one need to rely on another?
I love her. Ha! She's an adeptus. She can just make the fucking thing float. Of course she can.
Float? What kind of invention
Or maybe it's an
is that?
invention. Who knows?
One calls it the floating toting device.
I love it. I wish I had that. That would make life 10 times easier.
She seems pretty proud of that one.
I would be proud of
Look at
that
her
one.
walk down the street.
It's convenient.
She seems so confident. but everyone around her is looking at her all funny. Paimon wonders... never mind. But anyway, that box of hers seems to be full of those mechanical lifty thingamabobs. Not that Paimon was peeking or anything, she just... got a bit unsteady for a second and accidentally brushed the embroidery on top. And wouldn't you know it, all the stuff inside almost came bursting out. Paimon even went out of her way to keep it all together.
What will I do about you, Paimon?
Say is that Xianyun sure does try hard to save face. What did she call it again? A crude piece of mortal machinery? Paimon bet she just can't wait to take it apart and see how it's made.
That does sound like something she'd do.
We should probably act like we didn't see anything, though. You know, in consideration of her feelings and all.
Of course,
After
yeah.
all,
Totes.
that is the propriety with which one should comport oneself. When it comes to an elder, right?
Oh. Already done with one of the quests? Okay. So we're already done with the first quest. That was really nice and it didn't even take that long. About an hour and a half. It was pretty nice. I enjoyed it. Should we wait to do the next one another day or should we start it? I don't know. Kinda wanna do some of the event stuff. Oh, speaking of, I forgot to put Gaming in there. I don't really care about you, Diluc.
Ready to rumble.
I'm so excited to put Xianyun in there for Goro. Eventually Goro will probably go in place for Navia. It's just alright by me. Are you kidding? Sorry, that was appalling. Ah. Interesting. Okay. I have thoughts. We shall wait for a second. I'm gonna investigate around Liyue a little more. I'm gonna get all the event stuff unlocked and probably do some event stuff. I might stop now. I kind of wanted to do an additional quest because I feel like that ended off on a pretty interesting spot with her being like, I'm gonna have a class in a bit with my girlies. And I kind of want to see Gani and Shinho skating because they might be there. They might not, but they might.
Add Astra.
Basically what I'm saying is I kind of want to continue, but I kind of don't because if I stop now, then I'm gonna have some more time today.
Astra.
And that was a pretty good stream, but it just feels incomplete. Okay. How about this? Today, I will end my stream early, but I will get all the event stuff done right now. And then the next time I stream, I will make sure to do all of the rest of the quests. Instead of doing half and half, I'm doing one now and then doing all of them later. This is probably going to be the shortest of 2 streams. I'm so sorry to leave you off here. I really wanted to do those together, because that first one left off on such a cliffhanger, it feels incomplete. But with the current time and restrictions I have, that's just unrealistic for me to do without being down on myself. So I'm gonna end the stream a little early, and I promise you next time we will be doing every single rest of the quests. I wanted to do the first two both today, and I'm sure I could. It wouldn't be too much of a hassle, but that extra time is gonna be really nice for me. So yeah, that pretty much covers it. I will see y'all I will see y'all in hopefully less than a week. I really enjoyed the stream. It was super duper fun. It was a great start, a lot of setup, and I'm so happy to see all that setup being built up during the next 3 quests in the next stream. Sadly, we can't see any of that come to fruition today. Again, I wish we could, but it would sacrifice time that I really need if I want to sleep tonight.
Have you noticed how it's shaped like a heart?
So, thank you. I promise, I will stream in the next week. Hopefully sooner rather than later. I really enjoyed this time with y'all. And see y'all later. Bye.